Welcome to Alo Al Ya. Today, let me tell you a story. It is the story of a mother who always covered up her child's mistakes. She thought she was protecting her child, but what she didn't realize was that sometimes protecting a child from the consequences of their actions can teach them not to fear doing wrong. Sit comfortably. Listen carefully. In a town called Ijebu Oro, there lived a woman named Mrs. Ronke. She had only one son. His name was David. David was an intelligent boy, but he had one serious weakness. He always avoided responsibility. When he was in school, whenever a teacher called him out because of something he had done wrong, he would quickly run home and tell his mother. And his mother would go straight to the teacher. Please don't treat my son that way. My son didn't do it. You may have misunderstood him. The more she defended him, the more David learned that his mother would always protect him. One day, David came home from school with money that didn't belong to him. A friend had given it to him, but the money was actually meant to buy books for the students. The teacher investigated. They discovered that David was involved. The teacher called his mother. Mrs. Ronke, your son has done something wrong. He needs to return the money, and we need to work with you to correct this behavior. Mrs. Ronke became angry. How can you teachers embarrass my son like this? The teacher replied, we are not trying to destroy your son. We want him to learn from his mistake. But Mrs. Ronke refused to listen. She took David home. On their way home, she said to him, my son, don't let anyone know that you did this. David smiled. He knew his mother was behind him. Years passed. David grew older. He got a job, but his attitude did not change. At work, he came late. He lied. He took things that didn't belong to him. Whenever his boss asked, David, what happened? It was someone else. He had learned never to accept blame, because whenever he made a mistake as a child, his mother always removed the consequences from him. Then one day, something serious happened. Some money belonging to the company disappeared. All the evidence pointed to David. His boss called him. David, we have evidence that you took this money. David denied it. I didn't take it. But when they checked the security cameras, David was clearly seen taking the money. He was dismissed from his job, and the company was prepared to take legal action against him. David ran home. Mom, his mother came outside. What happened? David told her, they want to arrest me. Mrs. Ronke became silent. For the first time, she didn't know what to say. She looked at her son. She remembered all the times she had covered up his mistakes. She remembered her husband's warnings. She remembered the teachers who had warned her, and she began to cry. David asked, Mom, why are you crying? His mother replied, my son, I thought I was protecting you, but I didn't realize that I was teaching you never to take responsibility for your actions. David stared at his mother. He said nothing. His mother continued, I should have allowed you to face consequences when you were young. I should have allowed you to learn from your mistakes. But I always covered for you. I lied for you, and I made you believe that you could do anything without consequences. She began to cry. My son, please forgive me. Parents, listen carefully. Not every time you cover for your child is an act of love. When your child does something wrong, don't always protect them from the consequences. Teach them, correct them. Let them take responsibility. Let them understand that every action has consequences, because a child who never learns to take responsibility when young may grow into an adult who cannot accept responsibility. What do you think about this story? Share your thoughts.